Hello to everybody once again, and this is part 6 of my Back to the Future playthrough. I'm just on the steps of the courthouse, ready to meet a young Doc Brown. It should be a bit of entertainment. Let's see what he's like. Oh, there he is.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than...
Okay, that was interesting, a little bit sudden. Well, there you go, there's Doc Brown. As a kid or a teenager.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Ginger. Right, so. Yeah, so he's ginger. Hate that. So where did he run off to? Probably to the gazebo. There's Einstein. Anything we need from him this time?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
No. Sorry about that. So we need to track down the young fella. The hell did he go? There he is.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Right, sorry about this. Frames per second is a bit low.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Callahan, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Jesus.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. h2 multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of a, right?
Hurry up, come back.
What am I missing here?
Don't run away.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Uh-oh.
No, no, no.
Ah, Jesus.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Did I fail?
Now if H
Oh,
stands
he's
for
come back out.
the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally h2 multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of a, right? No, no. What am I missing here? Or do we take h stands for humidity?
Right. I actually didn't ask for the hint, but I got it now.
Committee line operator.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Uh-oh. Considering I didn't use one journalistic
Is that
term
even
with
possible?
Vox Pop, I'm surprised I
let's
actually
start
came up with defamation.
Force equals mass
Fair play.
times acceleration of court.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Okay, we're figuring things out.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Ah, rage. Right, this is actually a bit tricky. He's gonna emerge in a minute, so... Law offices, right.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
That's brilliant, actually. Back to Emmett Brown.
Do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
I've run out of dialogue.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Now if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally
hell?
H to A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than the expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here?
Is there anything else I can say to him?
I'm sorry. Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Yeah, I'm using
Scared
this
of my
one.
father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Yeah, I don't know what I meant to do. Just when I thought the game was starting to get into my, grasp, I've actually let it go again. I can't convince him to help.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally
I have to keep talking.
multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton.
Hello?
Speed of light.
No solicitors!
Back to H.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Right. It's these two dialogue bits again. I don't know exactly what I should be doing, because he's just gonna say the same thing over and over, and he's gonna rage when I ask him this question.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Maybe if I get him into the law offices or something.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Well, no. I'm sorry. Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes. No. not possible. No. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by...
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Okay, maybe the dog. I don't know, maybe Einstein will help. Just let him go for a minute.
Gonna be the inverse.
Right. Yeah, this is a bit, you know, quite... I'm stuck. Like, I really am. Maybe the dog. Really to get Einstein to react to young Emmett Brown. Just have to wait for him to have his science chat. Here he comes.
Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A
No.
multiplied by the inverse
Hey, how you
of
doing,
A
Einie?
will be equal to A's expectation
Get him to
value,
talk to
but
the
only if
dog.
the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is...
Oh, Jesus. Run, Marty, run. No, not that way. I'm really unsure what to do here. Oh, now I get it. I got his notebook, of course. Okay, yeah, that's figured it out.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Oh no. Right, I have to. Now what can I convince him with?
Then the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Now, if H stands for a one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to the A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here?
No, 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 come back.
Oh, no.
No.
No, no, no. Now, if H stands for a one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to the A multiplied by... Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. The H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value. Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Doc will want to hear this.
Right, now I'll try and play it back to him. Yeah, that took a while. I didn't think about using my inventory. Now I'll start to get cracking. No, he's gone again. Jesus. I don't know how long this has been. It must be about like 20 minutes now. No harm done, maybe. Yeah. Can you forgive me for wasting all that time? Right.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Ah, jeepers.
The inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Right, so he doesn't like the recording.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
He doesn't like his the book. Can I add Einstein to my inventory? No. Go back.
I really don't think they need to know the Brown family phone number. I don't want to record them right now.
I know Einstein must have some use.
Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian
Nah.
line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Right, maybe I won't actually say it until he walks into the room. No, he stopped.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Have I actually just hit rock bottom? Can I do anything? Because my inventory's not gonna help. I can't. I've used up all the dialogue. Is there actually anything I can use?
Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Is that even possible? Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Can you interact with the tree or something? No. What the hell are you meant to do here? It has to be the tape recorder, isn't it? No.
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Doc will want to hear this.
Relative to the speed of light. Oh, with respect to H. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Honest to goodness, like what the actual hell? Hint. Oh, okay. I need to go back to the real Emmett, the current Emmett Brown, or whatever you want to call him. So we'll leave young man alone. Let's head over to the real boy, or the real man. Oh, jeepers! That was quite obvious. Ah, fuck him. Oh, sorry.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay, now we've made our progress. Very outstretched, really. I could have gotten that a lot sooner. But now we can get him to love science as opposed to law. As history, as history intended. Where is he? There he is.
will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
There we go, we've unlocked the extra dialogue.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian
What the
operator.
hell?
Yeah!
Where's Doc?
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
I'm from the future. I'm from the planet Vulcan, or I read a lot of Jules Verne, so you've got, certainly,
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office! I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Dun dun dun.
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Alright, that is a good time to end the episode. It has been outstretched. I thought the episode 4 was bad enough, but part 6 has just been a treasure trove of failure. But anyway, I think that'll do very nicely. Talk to you very soon. Thanks for watching.